morning. Oh, happy day. How is everyone doing? How are you guys doing? Good morning. Well, not morning. Good afternoon. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I'm in my kitchen this morning. Well, it's not morning. I keep telling us. So when we get up late, family, we always think that it's morning, but it's not morning. So good day, family. Good day. I had scheduled a live, but then it was saying something about some scream or whatever. So I had to dismantle that that live. So I had to dismantle that one. So hope everybody is doing well today. Hope all is well. You know, much I get up and the kids are helping. Jada, where you at? Oh, you going to the bathroom? Yeah, this one. Oh, did you go brush your teeth? Let me see. Let me see. Open. Open. No. No. So greetings, oh happy day. Happy day, happy day. It's Sunday, it's a happy day. Yes. Greetings. Oh, we not much on get up family, telling you. Well, we get up look early, but as I said, we not much on getting things around the house done. Gotta make some breakfast. We haven't eat yet. So we're gonna make some quick breakfast. So happy Sunday to everyone. Ooh, this water is hot. I didn't realize it's so hot. And thanks to everyone for coming. Welcome. It's Sunday. I know so many people go to church or they're chilling. So welcome everyone. It's another day. It's a beautiful day. We sing oh happy day. Jesus arise. So guys, I'm just washing out these few things here so we can go make some food. Who's hungry today? Go make some breakfast. Something quick, fast, simple. You know, we don't deal with a long bag of food. No, we deal with quick and fast. Quick and fast. So how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is well. You know, I hope everyone is well today. Today is a beautiful day. It's another day. We have life. We gotta give God thanks. Let me open it for you. No, no more. No more what? No, don't put them in the box. Oh, he's not. He gonna tell me no more. Don't drink no many. This is not pop. He wanted it and he gonna tell me no more. It's Malta. It's Malta. Exactly. It's Malta. He's so funny. He gonna tell me no more. Huh? Yeah. So blessed people. Good morning. This is Resilient Queen in her little kitchen here, and she's trying to do her best right now to go prepare something quick and fast for us to eat, because we haven't eaten nothing, and I miss church today, so we'll be all right. We'll be all right today, family. And I got some stuff to do. Jay, is this week they were saying that you were gonna have a meeting? I don't remember. This week. No, it's probably in the week. Yeah. The kids get up before me this morning, tell me, Mama. Yes, babe. I got up before. You got up before? I mean? Yeah, I was going to wake him up, but I said, now I'm just going to sleep. So I'm not going to wake him up later, so I just went to go. And as soon as they wake up, they come right where I'm at and they're still there. So we see. So it's another day, people. We get a terrible loss last night, but it's another day. It's a beautiful day. We wake up, we have to give God thanks. We have to give him praise. We have to just be thankful for everything, you know, for the lessons, the many lessons, the down times, you know. We have to be grateful, because without him, we would not be here today talking about these things, you know. There's so many are going as we're go out and going to go out too. So, you know, there is a lot to be thankful for. It's a happy day, guys. So I'm just setting up. Then we're gonna cook. I have my meat right here already. We're gonna make something to eat, you know. Make the breakfast for the kids. Jaden, get the egg out the fridge. Thank you. Thank you, my baby. Yeah, this one little pot left. I'm here, put the rest of Malta on the ground, baby. Take them up and over here. Thank you, Jaden.
Yeah.
Put it over on the stove. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Did you close the fridge, baby? Who want chocolate tea?
Me.
Okay. I need to go out and get them some fruits. We need to get these kids some fruits this morning. I'm feeling good. I'm here today. I'm alive and well. Everybody doing good. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We all are doing good today. We are thankful for life. We are thankful for life. Oh yes, I am thankful for life. Yeah. Okay, put it in the bin. Jaden, did you want to do the honors and wipe the table?
Put in the bin.
All right, let me give you this.
You washed it already.
Huh?
Did you wash it already?
No, I guess not.
Mom, it's not good.
So good morning. Oh, we keep saying good morning, but it doesn't matter. Good morning, good afternoon. My TV is acting weird.
Mama, don't.
You want a wipe too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to have two wet rock at least. It's always gonna help. Here you go. Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon, and how do you do? Good morning, good morning. No. It's good afternoon, and how are you? How do you do? It's Sunday, it's Sunday. Let's have a blessed day. Yeah, you guys are wiping. Put that in the closet, in the cupboard. I need to rearrange my cupboard too. I need to rearrange my cupboard. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon where you are. How are you today? How are you today? Uh-oh. I'm about to wash it. I need one of those wet rag, Jay. Yeah, I need it to wash right here. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta get that breakfast, right, Jaden?
Put the hamburger out the way.
Move the who?
Hamburger out the way.
Oh, that's not no hamburger.
It's a delicacy.
I don't know what's going on with the TV. Did you finish wipe? Put this here down.
I thought you'd be back there.
I don't know.
I'm on the TV, Mom.
Ah,
I'm on the TV.
yeah.
Look. We do TV, Mom.
Yes.
Do TV. Do TV.
Jaden, you want to set the table?
Yep. Oh. Mom,
What did you say? No, leave that in there. Guys, we're trying to go cook some food. What is that, Jay? Oh. Be careful, my lip drop. I boiled the water this morning. Alright, so get the bread, Jaden. Wash your hand. Wash your hand, yes. Get the stool or the bucket. Push the bucket over here. Come and wash your hand. I'm going to, yes, wash your hand in there. Come on. Come over here. Just push the bucket. Hold on, Amir. You're going to put the birds in the plate. With your soap, wash your hands. Hold on, Amir. Take turns. Take turns.
We go get the stolen
And
back.
I'm going to leave these. No. Wash your hand up there, kid. And then, hold on, you're going to wash your hand next. You're going to be patient. What you think you must always be a headache? Hurry up, Jaden. Jaden, hurry up and wash your hands. Okay. Get paper towel and dry your hands. Amir, come and wash your hands.
Yay! I need.
Soap.
Oh my god. Stop dinner.
Okay. Here you go. Wash your hands. The water. Okay.
I want gold.
Huh?
Gold.
Then you're going to put the bread, 2 slices of bread in each, and then you'll get that. No, that one's first.
Ah.
Put it in there. Alright, hold up and wash your hands.
Whoa.
Yes, wash your hand, baby. Come on, we gotta go. Wash your hand.
Yeah, Nico back home the mom.
Yeah, but wash your hand, baby.
It's good and that's the mom.
Yes, wash your hand. The water is good. Wash your hand.
The water.
Put bread in mine. Yeah, and then get the cheese out the fridge so you can use sliced cheese. And you're going to get the mayo. You're going to do the mayo. Huh? Yeah, I need some mayo. Where is the cheese?
Cheese?
Yes, I'll look for it. I got it. I'm here to do this. No, not no jelly. We're going to make sandwich. And egg and everything. So family, we're gonna make some breakfast over this side here. Gonna make some breakfast. So that's some olive oil will be drizzling right there, family. And then let me turn this thing down because it's on high, it's no play. Then we have some deli meat up in here. So we're gonna fry them up.
Good?
Yeah. We're gonna fry that first and then fry the egg after. Do the meal and the thing you're doing.
Oh.
And then the kids over here now, they are going to set that up. So they're gonna set the meal up over here. So they're gonna do that. Look, I'm here eating the bread.
Sorry, that's
Look, he eating the bread instead of oh my goodness. I'm here. We're gonna do egg for you. So you're eating the bread. We gotta hold on, I'm here. Hold on, I'm here. Get them over there, so family, and then so they're over there doing their thing. Because I told them, the big one said, Mama, I want to be more in the kitchen with you, so giving them their little choice to do. Alright, Jen, I'll put the Alright, Jen, I'll put the thing down. So we're trying to make some breakfast. We already had the hot water already. The water is hot for the tea. So we need some egg right now. I have the bowl for the egg. We're gonna crack some, make some egg right now.
Come on, where does this
Huh?
put cheese?
Yes, put cheese on it.
Alright.
Yep. You do mine?
I don't want one.
That's why I give you 3 plates. What are you talking about?
You said you just want bread, right?
No, we're making sandwich for everybody. See, I'm doing the meat.
Maybe you got too much in there. You got to spread it around.
Spread it around, Amir.
That's a lot.
Yes, spread it around. Hey, over there, try to
Mom!
Jaden, are you playing in that? Have you ever seen me playing in that?
No.
Okay, then don't do that. You gotta follow the rules. So we're gonna smack some egg and then we're gonna fry the egg.
That's a little bread. And that's
4 egg is good.
90 cheese.
Uh-huh.
Cheese on yours.
Alright, but come on, Jaden. You
I want cheese.
come on now, Jaden.
Huh?
Come on. No, when I say come on.
Oh, okay, I know.
No. I said make that. Come on, me making this stuff.
Cheese.
These kids are something else for me.
You told me to come on, come on.
Yeah, but you gotta listen. Come on, where's the cheese?
Right here.
Okay, put cheese in here, Annie. Put cheese up in here. Yeah, put cheese in it. Come on, put cheese. Are you eating the cheese? Alright, do it. What's your hand? Alright, put cheese, Amir, in here. Oh, Amir, open the cheese. Put one up in here. Look, Amir eating the cheese.
What about the egg?
Hold on, we're gonna do the egg. That's what I'm waiting on. Open this and get the cheese out, Jaden. Come on. Open this and get the cheese out. Come on, Jaden. Open it and put it over here. Come on over there. They want to be in the kitchen with me, guys, so I have to be.
Put this on here.
Yes, you can. Okay, alright, go around the other side. So, I'm gonna scrape this. Look, give me a piece of paper. Give me a piece of paper towel, baby.
Get the towel.
Okay. So I'm just gonna use the paper towel and just quickly wipe some of the excess off the pot. And then put this back on here with a little bit of olive oil. These pots are not really of a big non-sticker. And let me get my thing there, guys, so we can do this. So we can cook that. Lemon pepper. Yes, I got my lemon pepper right here. I got my lemon pepper. Okay, I mean, have a seat. Okay, I mean. It's okay. So now, guys, we have our egg. And we're going to pour our egg out.
I'm gonna pour the egg out.
I already did.
My door.
You can do your egg the way you want it. Choice is yours. You can always
My
make it.
door.
And then we're just using
I'm
some
gonna
lemon.
either making around
Mm.
and sprinkle on the egg.
Well, the good thing this time we get the egg whole. No, we're not breaking no more egg.
Now I'm gonna sprinkle on the
Yeah.
bowl and make it
The
red.
good thing this time, guys, we get the egg whole, guys. Whole in the pot. Whole. You see it? You guys see it? It's whole up in the pot there, so that's good. Yeah. Then I put this back in the... I'll put the meal back in the fridge. We're going to buy some more bread.
Milk, please.
I'm here, take this to your brother. Get up my pot.
I want to eat.
I'm here, take this to your brother. Go ahead. Take this to your brother.
My turn. Help you.
Take this to your brother. Oh man, you guys, I know you guys lazy do.
Mommy, excuse me. I'm gonna open.
What's that, Janet?
Wasn't it open?
Yes, you have.
Mama, Mary.
Get down, Amir. Don't mess with my pot. Leave it, Amir. Wipe over here. You gotta be careful.
I'm going to back it.
I gotta try to flip this, guys. Because I'm making it to put in the sandwich pot. Come here. I need you to get down for a second.
Yay!
You can stand up over here, Amir. You can stand over here, but I don't want you over this side. Jalen, you want to see?
I want to see.
So I want to see if I could flip this. Ah, yes! I got it. Yes.
Look like a pancake.
It look like a pancake.
Yeah.
So I got it, guys. So when I'm done now, I just slice it.
Mom, it's good.
And I
Look like a
just
pizza, Mom.
slice it.
No pancake. Look like a pizza, Mom.
Yeah. I just slice it.
Like a pizza. Like a pizza.
Slice it like a pizza.
Yep.
And then put one on each sandwich. So that's one way if you have a big family. Instead of you frying one egg at a time, you can do it like this. Hopefully it don't break. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's not broken. And then you fry it like this. And then, you know, everybody can get one egg. You know.
There's real. We got 4 eggs.
Alright, yeah. So we got 4 eggs now, guys. So when we're ready, everybody can get 1 egg.
If we got 4 eggs and we got 4 cheers, so we can
Give it.
somebody else.
Yeah. Get the hot chocolate out there.
In the round and round.
Yeah, in the one and the one. And then if you want, you can sprinkle a little bit more lemon. Look at just the drizzle. Okay. Just a little bit. Chicken. Okay, good job.
No more.
What?
No more.
So that's that egg, guys. And then we'll put it in the sandwich.
Oh, where you put the chocolate?
Hmm?
Where you put the chocolate?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh.
Get me a spoon. Get all the milk. Get me the milk.
I get the spoon.
So that's that, guys, right here. And then we have the hot water already boiled. I already boiled the hot water this morning because I'm like, I'm not in it. So we have the 4 eggs. No, give me a bigger spoon. So now we're going to take it to the table right here.
With it.
Huh? Sorry, Jada. I put this right here. Sorry, Jada. No. I'm here. Wait on the chocolate. We're going to put your egg in. So that's how the egg came out, guys. So we cut it up. So now I'm able to take one. Put it on here.
Eat that.
And the baby likes egg, so I have to give him 2 because he likes egg. And then put one over here. And then put one here. And then close the sandwich, guys. And then we're going to close the sandwich. So close your sandwich by yourself.
I want to close this correctly.
Oh, then I'm going to set my sandwich for her. So that is that quick and fast. What you say, Amir? You got the spoon, you got the milk.
Spoon. Go get the milk.
Amir, I know you're not in my chocolate. This boy likes chocolate so bad. So now, guys, we're doing it. We're making the chocolate now in the cup.
Does it matter? Does it matter which milk?
Give me the red milk. The one that said milk. Yeah, come with that.
That's my favorite milk. When we were sleeping, I was
So
drinking
we're
this
gonna do
milk.
hot
It
chocolate
was
tea
so
today.
good.
Alright, can you open it?
I don't have milk, Mom.
Can you open it?
did. Yes.
Oh, that's a big thing.
Mama
You want this? Look, he said he wanted some of my sandwich today. I like when they use their words.
It's long.
Oh, it's not gonna work. You have to have it too. to
I
be.
just want this
You
milk.
gotta have some hot water. You gotta have some hot water on your milk.
No, I know.
Jenny, it's not gonna work with this. Just a little bit of hot water. Watch. If you want more milk, I'll give you more milk. But in it, what's that? Sorry. So that's that. Mix Amir and take a spoon out of your mouth. Move your hand up. That's fine.
No, my God, but
Yeah, so the kids are making it. Alright, Jenny. Come on inside. So you want pure milk?
yes.
Okay.
Money, what I wanted was milk by itself with nothing
Oh
else.
yeah, but you wanna mix the chocolate up.
Marimo! Gummy, huh? My baby gummy, huh? I baby gummy, huh?
The big one don't like. The big one don't like cold, hot stuff, but the little one, if it's not warm, he not drinking it.
I baby gummy, hot.
Yes, it's hot.
No, I'm not gummy, hot.
So that's how I use the milk to make the.
I'm oatmeal, Mom.
You Amia?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, here you go, Amma.
Out the door.
And then this is mine. So
I
I'll
need
just
to
put
go
some.
there.
Yeah, okay.
I need to go down. Is it going down?
Sit down.
I need to cool it down.
You need to cool it down.
Yeah.
And then they like this straw, so here you go.
I want it though.
I sit here.
What? You got it though. I need to cool it down.
Now, I already give it to you. You want more milk?
I want to cool it down.
Mix it around. Take your time, baby. Don't spill it. Don't spill it.
Mama, ain't cool is the best.
You want some more? Sure? Okay. So that's the little simple little breakfast this morning, family. I don't know if anybody has a kids when they're teaching the kids how to work with you in the kitchen. Sometimes you just have that you just have that feeling like it can be so overwhelming at times because you don't want to spill nothing. You don't
I need
want
a fork and a spoon.
you need a who?
Fork and spoon.
You will need a fork and a spoon.
So,
You know what kind of person this person gonna be when he grow big. He need a fork and a spoon. So as a result, this is why we always have fork and spoon washing at the same time. Because we need fork and a spoon. We need fork and a spoon. Look, they enjoying their breakfast. Look at the little one over here. Look at Jaden over here too. He enjoying his breakfast. The world smile with Basil. How are you? Good day, resilient queen. I already have breakfast, but I don't mind eating again. Yeah, I woke up late this morning. But it's just a simple breakfast. I don't even know what kind of meat was this, to be honest. It was free meat, so I don't know. So how are you doing? We get up, we gotta clean up anyhow, but we ain't worried about that. We gotta eat. My stomach saying hello. Good morning, everybody. So I want them to help me start make breakfast when I'm doing it, especially like on weekends. During the week I gotta make the breakfast for them because they gotta go to school. You gotta buy it. You can't buy it.
it's so stretchy, it's hard to bite.
It's just so stretchy, hard to buy.
Hey, Ma, what's that?
You're eating. And my stomach is really growling pretty tough. You could hear my stomach in the background.
Go for your pen up. For your pen.
What?
Obviously, you have to pee your pants up.
I'm not peeing my pants off. Look, in the elevator, they're right in the elevator. That's good. Thank you, World Smile with
Go
Bob.
pee in that elevator.
So they have a sign in the elevator because people used to pee in the elevator, so they put a camera up now. And every time the baby go in there and see the sign, he said, Mama, don't pee.
In the elevator.
Don't pee in the elevator.
Ma, you did it.
Mama, I have
good idea.
Mhm.
How about this?
Mhm.
Every brief from your wear, you should make a sign to say, not pee your brief. Don't be in the elevator. Yeah.
So. Mhm. And this is the hot chocolate we'll be using. Because when you buy the little ones in the pack, it go by so fast. Yes. Thank you, Smart with Basil. When you buy the little pack of hot chocolate, it go by so fast and you got so many mouths to feed. So you know what? I buy me 2 pack the other day and I'm looking around, I'm like, I bought 2 box, where is it? Only realize that it's 18 there, and by the time this one love chocolate tea. The big one not so much, but he will drink it. And the milk I used this morning, I used to make this is that milk was given to me for free. But it really made the tea taste real good. You don't need to add no sugar or anything in there. So that's really good, you know? That's really good.
This man hold my hand. It's really yummy.
The yummy, the meat, oh, the big one said the meat is yummy. What kind of meat was that? I don't even know.
Oh, it's good.
Gotta be some ham or some business.
Welcome to look like it just meat.
Look how that one sit down and eat. That's how he eat. He take off the shoe. me and Jaden know we're the one in the house. We're the rookie. We don't care. And these cute little cup, we got them from Family Dollar. So Family Dollar, because they had break all my cups, and I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I tell myself I wanted to change out the plastic cup, teach the kids how to use chalk cups, so when they grow older, they know how to. Hmm?
Ooh, I'm Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man?
No, this is Spider-Man, Mom.
Oh. That's Spider-Man, Jenny?
Yep. That's how it went.
Mom, how Spider-Man got you?
She only wishes her great-grandfather was still present.
Mom, how Spider-Man got you?
Alright, finish eat up your Spider-Man breakfast.
Spider-Man got you?
Yeah.
Well, if you eat your breakfast and you turn to Spider-Man.
No.
I want to go put it in my cupboard.
No. This one is the greedy one in the house, you know that? I remember when he was a baby, you just give him a bath and within less than an hour he was hungry again, and I'm like, boy! Remember, at least 3 times out the week we had to go shopping.
Mom, what is that?
Where?
That's
Oh, that's a
Hey,
song.
Mom, no, I'm sure it would be so great. We can have no food in the house.
Yeah, we couldn't have nothing in the house. This boy used to have me in the grocery store looking like I was a greedy mama. At least 3 times, but he cut it down now. He cut it down. When you buy, they look essential that if you're not around, let's say you're busy having a good day. Overcast, looking today, had rain yesterday. Oh, you guys had rain yesterday. We had rain yesterday, but it was mostly snow, slushy rain. Oh, that's nice though. At least you're having a beautiful day over there. And you can enjoy. Today the weather is cold where I'm at right now. I haven't even gone outside. I get up and said I was gonna go to church. And then I forgot the car acting up. I was supposed to call the mechanic today.
I also had to ask some Lions fans. I'm Chris Walden downtown Detroit.
And then we lost the game last night, Basil. I'm telling you, we lost that game. I could feel it. I heard I was watching the news, but I could barely see my TV because you see glitching and even the one in the living room. And I'm telling you,
Don't really, not really glitching the stand.
it's glitchy too. And then I hear Dan Campbell was giving a speech and Dan Campbell started to cry. I felt it for him because he believes so much in the team, you know what I mean? And that's the problem, when you believe so much in something and it don't work, you tend to have a little narrative of the what if, what could you have done better. But to be honest, in my opinion, they did us proud. 14 wins. Yes, you want them to head there, but to get that much win in NFL history for for them, that that is beyond what words can explain or express. Regardless of the history of
Excuse me.
being when they get to that point or whatever, but it just goes to show that
Mama,
growth
I
is
said
there.
excuse me.
Yes, man, they did great. Yes, so it just goes to show that even though they didn't make it thus far to where we want them to the Super Bowl, but we still have a lot to thank them for because they had really shown Detroit that we're coming back. They are coming back. They shown Detroit that hey, the Lions is here and they're gonna make great improvement. And even if that means to take you to the highest height and they haven't get there, but they will get there. And progress is not something that you're gonna look overnight and say, okay, yes, this is progress. Progress is something that is constantly going, it's constant changes, it's constant adjustment, it's constant shuffling up the pack, it's constant looking back and say, you know what, last year we didn't do this, so this year we're gonna do that. And last year when they went, and I said to everybody, they're coming back, they're gonna come big and better this year, and they did. They did. The fact that they won so much in play games. Come on, man. Sometimes we want life a certain way, but if God is not ready to give you that particular lifestyle, we still gotta keep going. You know what I mean?
Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and
Oh,
dentures. See any dentist you want with no deductibles.
but this meat is hot. We just gotta keep going.
Mommy, can I do something?
And my message to the Lion, you guys did us proud. You guys did us proud. I can't take nothing from you guys. I bought my blue here. I'm still gonna put in my blue here. And then in honor of you guys, so that 14 win, that's what I'm gonna do, put in my blue here for. It was supposed to officially go to the Super Bowl. But at this point, I'm gonna celebrate you guys. So I'm still gonna have my blue year in. I'm still gonna celebrate you guys because you guys have done something that probably no other team have ever done for such a long time. So the blessing is always on us. You alright, Amir? Eating too much? He like an old man.
The meat's so hard to munch on, guess what? It's hard to even eat. Like go down your throat into your tummy. So you know what I have to do? Go to the bathroom and go spit that out. So
Yeah. So we have a lot to give God thanks for. The same thing a lot of people right now. What's wrong? Go pee. The same thing a lot of people are worried that okay, Jenny. Same thing okay, Jenny, I got it. The same thing a lot of people are gonna worried about now that they don't know what's gonna happen after today with TikTok and everything. They don't know. They don't know because most people use TikTok for their livelihood. But I would recommend that, find other platform that you can go on in the meantime. If you have a good niche, you have a good brand and you build your brand from scratch or something, it's not hard for you to go over somewhere else and just uplift that brand. Start, invest somewhere else. Guys, it's live, anything can happen, you know what I mean? We're here today, we're not here tomorrow. So it just goes to show that sometimes we could be on the height of our career and things can just take a toll, for either the worst or for either the good. So but what are we gonna do when these things reminded us or knock us off our feet? We gotta keep going. We gotta be remembered who we are in the first place. Very important. Because if we don't remember who we are, somebody will remember who we are, and then make us into something we're not. So we have to fight and we have to stand up and keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going. It's a tough loss. It's a tough loss, but they did so much this year. Oh yes. Go finish your breakfast. Every time you go eat your breakfast, it turn out. Yes, Basil, it's tough. But what we gonna do? We can't be beating up ourselves. You know how many people hit rock bottom and rise right back up like they never even there before? Because they believe, they have faith, they believe that their creator teaching them a lesson to either to make changes or something.
Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget.
Oh, this sandwich is good, guys. I think this is ham.
Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget.
Who call him chicken nugget?
Me.
Ah.
This is the perfect opportunity to combine these two passions.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken nugget.
So we have a lot to give thanks for.
Chicken nugget gun.
And in my eyes, the Lions may be out, but they're not down. You know, they show that they have something good to look forward to in years to come. And the good thing they're building their accolades now. The good thing they're building up their accolades now. So when the winnings come, when they get to the Super Bowl and that winning come, all these history that they're making and rewriting the books in NFL or everything, I know that when that year comes, all this gonna be pan back out. All of this gonna come back up. All of these things, some of it gonna be devastated and heartbroken. But when they look back and we get to the Super Bowl and make it to the Super Bowl, all these history that they have created over the past 2 years, basically, last year and this year, well, not fully 2 years from it. But all these history that they show that they are there, they're making improvement, they're making growth look like what growth need to be. It's gonna come back up when they win the Super Bowl, and it's gonna be amazing feeling. So people, true die-hearted Lion fan, never give up off of the Lion, because one day they will, and I know they will rise to the occasion. They will shine bright like a diamond. You guys will have a smile back on your face from ear to ear. You know, you're not going to have a sad face anymore. And those days you're going to remember. But sometimes growth is something that is a step-by-step process. You know? And when we look at what Dan Campbell has done for that team, you know, he came in and he really made some good adjustment, believe in the team, you know, and that's the problem. When we not believing in people, they can thrive. You know, when you believe, it's like having your children. And if you're not believing your children, it's hard. You know, then the children can't prosper. They can't thrive the way they need to.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
I think eggs.
Mm-hmm. You eat too much?
Yeah.
All right, ease off a little bit. You want to eat the whole world. Mm-hmm. You eat too much, you all morning you be eating. You okay? Yeah, don't eat too much, because every day you get up, you eat, and those bunch of candy, you be tearing up. Those will upset your stomach.
Yeah, my tummy hot.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to the doctor.
You don't need no doctor. What you need is to get some water. You want some water?
No.
Hmm?
I need this water. It's dirty.
Yeah. So we just here chilling, having a cup of tea and giving God thanks for a beautiful Sunday. And a big thank you to the Lions also for have us tuning in, you know, week in, week out for some big games, you know what I mean? Some big games, I'm telling you, some big wins too. They get some big wins. And we have to really shout out to Dan Campbell for go in the living room. Go in the living room. Oh, he's so smart when he playing something and you say go in the living room, he just turn it down. Yes, we have to shout out to him. Because I remember when I saw him the first time when they hired him. And they asked him, so what you gonna do different in the franchise? Knowing that the Lions had a history of, you know, they not so good. What you gonna bring to the table that is gonna be different or something? And he said, you go look at everybody. First, believe in the team. You know, gotta believe in the job we're doing and know that we're capable. And all this. I'm paraphrasing now. Believe in the team, you know, and believe that the team can go, but we have to know where they're at to know how we're gonna make the curriculum for them at the time. He said he got a rule of thing, but he need to see where they're at. And he really take the time out to figure out where the Lion was then to where they are now. So that's a great curriculum he had created within that span frame to know that he could bring the Lions to 14 wins. And most of them were back to back. Come on now. You can't even be mad. Yes, you'll be mad because the fact that you were hoping that they were all going to Super Bowl, 'cause that was what we all hoped, you know. So everybody is following the
I
line. We
think
all
the
hope.
battery.
Hmm.
Little battery, the ball.
But sometimes that's not the plan God have for the Lions, you know. They probably want God probably give them the time to say, all right, this is what we need to do, and then those teams about to get something done. So I catch up with you, Sean. Yes, we're smart with but enough manners, love, and respect to you. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? So we have so many things. So I remember Basil have a channel, guys. He does really good things over there. So please go over. You need something relaxed, smooth sailing. You know, relax, chill, vibes, jamming music and everything. Go over and check him out, guys. He does amazing content. So please do. A happy Sunday to you, Basil. Happy Sunday to everyone here as well. And if you're a Lion fan, don't give up. You know what I mean? We count our loss and we move on. And I'm gonna still wear my blue here, even if you were planning to rock your blue here for the Lions and they didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Still rock your blue here in honor of celebrating those 14 wins that they really made us proud, because those are what make us wanted to see them in the Super Bowl, wanted them shine so bright. Unfortunately, things have to come to an end sometime. But please, if you gotta celebrate them same way, peacefully, you know, respectfully, because they will one day make us proud, and they make us proud. But I mean, the Super Bowl, they will give us the Super Bowl. You know, we just sometimes detour is better than keep going and you never know what's ahead. You know what I mean? So sometimes God's plan is better than mankind. Cause he can see everything that was out there that mankind couldn't see, you know what I mean? They know what to do, babe. So we have a lot to give God thanks to our people, you know what I mean? We have a lot. It's disheartening and it distasteful, but move on. So we can heal with them too, cause you know you don't want to stress yourself out. We want to think of the good memories, you know what I mean? The good times that we had with the Lions. We look forward every time they win. We look forward for their win. We look forward to say, yes, let's celebrate those 14 wins. They deserve it. Let's celebrate them. This language is good, guys. It's really good. And I love my Family Dollar Cup. We say, good morning, sunshine. So good morning, sunshine. This one them off the meat out of the food. Look, the other one, he eat the meat out of the food. He don't like egg, the big one. Look, one eat half of it. But they come back and they can't eat it. Because they bite up the egg. And then later yesterday, because they were picking at stuff all morning. They drink the tea. They drink out their tea though, so that's good. So everyone is having a beautiful Sunday today. And thank you guys, everybody who support your queen. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for trusting your guts. Thank you for trusting the process and know that one day things will be better. You know, we only can get better in life. So thanks to you guys, you know. I always say one of these fine days when the Lord make a way for me, when my number is called, I want to do so many things. There are many people who don't believe in me. They will be the wagonists on the wagon. But for everybody who believe in me, true, genuine, authentic people, big up yourself, big up your nice clean self, because without you guys, it would not be possible, you know what I mean? Without you believing in me, it would not be possible. Growth would not be like this, you know? We haven't reached anywhere, but I'm just saying, you know, you gotta believe in people's journey, you gotta believe in what they're doing, whether it's your couple of faith, but be supportive of others, you know, and keep your journey going. You know, some people say, oh, you're not talking nothing, you're not making no sense. So because somebody not making no sense, you're not gonna support them. Listen, Think about life. They're not harassing you. They're not messing with you. They're not begging you nothing. They're doing their own thing or something. And you want peace in life? Or do you want toxicness in your life? You know? And sometimes it's not, sometimes whether you think somebody making sense or not, you'll be surprised to know that somebody may look foolish. Even the little baby saying, Mama, Tata, and you say, foolish baby. That's not a foolish baby. That baby is learning. And that baby only can grow older and get better with his talking, with his language, with his speech, or everything. Just gotta believe in them.
About 2 years ago, a life vest and a rope.
Yeah. You know, there's a faith move mountain, you know. Faith move mountain. Some people wait till you be successful for them to help push you up the ladder. No, you're a wagonist. You from day one supporting somebody, there's no need for you to be selfish. Your support should be genuine. If you're a genuine person, you're not carbon copy, there's no need for you to be selfish with nothing. Your support must be genuine, true, authentic, 100%. You know, because many people are not genuine, and that's what making this world so hectic. You know, as soon as they don't think that something is resonating with them, they start to make accusation about it. Should that person make accusation about you as well? Because there is some things that people will do that don't make no sense. But if you have to pick the bad out of something and talk about it all the time, that means you like the negative stuff. You like the attraction of the negativity. You know what I mean? So you swallow those things better than when somebody just chilling. You know, somebody just chilling. Sometimes they're not saying nothing. You know, silence is therapy too. Just by looking and just relaxing, meditation, and all these things, you'll be surprised to know that while you're there looking at somebody and say, "Oh, they ain't talking about nothing," but you are thinking about something that you want to do. And within this time frame where you get to just stare at somebody not doing any, in your opinion, not doing anything, then you can say, you know what? Oh, tomorrow I got a meeting. Oh, I got something to do. That little silence you get to watch. It's like I watch a few people throughout the day where they have the little ambient thing playing and it's not talking, it just maybe like a fire thing going on in the background or something. But there's no talking happening or anything, and you kind of sit back if you have a cup of coffee or a tea, chocolate, whatever. And you just sit back and chill and just looking, you know what I mean? You just sit back chilling and just looking, and you'll be surprised how many things you are gathered in your head that you needed to do but you forgot about it. But just by listening how peaceful sometimes things need to be, sometimes it's not all about opening your mouth and just talk, talk, talk. You realize that, you know what? I even have a doctor's appointment, and if I didn't even listen, get the chance to be silent for a moment, I wouldn't even realize that I had a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Or if somebody didn't say something, you never realize that, hey, I need to get myself together too. You know what I mean? So sometimes everything is not all about hearing what you want to hear. Sometimes it's hearing what you want to hear out of nothing. Just like they say, you must learn to make something out of nothing. That's what life is all about. Learn to make something out of nothing. How do you do that? It's on you. You know? Like recently they're giving some tips of how to, you might be struggling now, but find ways of how to survive with what's in your house. So that you can catch up on your bills if you need to, because the holidays, a lot of people spend, credit cards go up and all these things. Oh, so in order for you now to pay back those credit cards, use what you have, check your pantry, check the things you have used in our wallet, check the expiration date, make sure they're still intact so you can use those things to get back food in the house, eat what you have in the house so that the bills can be paid. So there's so many things sometimes that we have to stop to think about and everything, but it don't require us to say, oh, this person is boring or so. Pay attention, just like they have when kids go into their bed, they have some music that you can play softly. It don't require you to talk, don't require nothing, just for you to just baby rock themselves to sleep, or you rocking the baby till the baby go to sleep or something. You don't see those music in videos talking. It's silent as the judge, only or whatever, silently. So some things is not all about every time you eject words out your mouth. Yes, yes. No. Learn to pick through the rubber. Sometimes learn to see things that you want out of things. Learn to pick something from nothing sometime, and that's how you channel your inner thoughts. That's how you and then when you channel your inner thoughts like that, that's how you can able to put it out there so the world can say, okay, yeah. Sometimes it's all about relaxation. I see two content creators that be using the ambience music and all the time, and you go on there, you just like the video, comment on the video, you can let them know you're here, and watch for a moment or so, get what you need to get, a daily dose of peace, and then you can hop off and go somewhere else or so forth. And so everything, each one teach one. Sometimes it's through silence, you know. And silence is something too, because you have a lot of people who cannot verbally talk. And sometimes they're talking, you're talking to them, and they be silent listening to you because they're watching your mouth movement, they're watching your lips. And from your lips, they can pick up what you are, most of the things you're saying, especially if you are a person who, enunciate and pronunciate your words correctly. And so that can help them to understand exactly what you're trying to say. But quick fix is not the way sometimes. Everybody looking for quick fix. It's not so quick fix. Everything is growth. Everything is step. It's like when you're building a house. It's a step by step. You gotta say, okay, first you gotta get the land. And before you get the land, you gotta get the money first. The first thing you gotta have that finance. Because without finance, you won't have no land. Without the finance, and then without the land, you won't have no house. You see I'm going? So everything is a step by step process. So encouraging people to do this, even anybody who have aspired to have a business or something, they all know that capital play a major role in a lot of these things, especially if it's not a business that is gonna pass down to you where you can just build up with the $2 you got. You're gonna have to either borrow from somebody, borrow from here, take from here. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when a business is already there and it's running good and everything, all you have to do is come in and dump your 2 shilling. You won't have to really go all out unless you want to expand the business. Then you have to go all out and get loans and reshuffle things and rebuild or rearrange things differently to suit your liking. But everything is a step by step. You need finance. You need the land to do anything you're gonna do. You know what I mean? And then after you have all of those things set up, then you have to think about the location. When you get a matter of fact, when you're gonna do business thing, you have to think about the location, because location is very important. Is it close to stores? Is it close to this? Is it close to everything? So there's so many things that play a role in becoming what you want, this whatever that business look like to you, whatever you want to, whoever you want to reach. There's so much things that come into play just to get to where you need to go to, and it's not easy. The back end part of it is not easy, but we all look at the finished product and say, wow, this is amazing. But do you know how many trials and error those people have? Do you know how many hiccups? Do you know how many tears? Do you know how many kick off? When I mean kick off, like they get into it with, if they have a partner that they trying to do the business with or something. Do you know how many, and not in a bad way, no. Do you know how many disagreements? Do you know how much they have to work to come to a conclusion, or they said they just slam the book down and, oh, I just slapped myself. I said, you know what, this is it today. I think I'm going to go home because I can't think. I'm upset. There's so many things. So when we're looking at growth, don't look at the finished product and think that all those things didn't come into play. All that come into play. Everything make up what you go see out there at the forefront. Even when you become your own business, most business owner can tell you they own businesses, but you see the front end where, oh, you walk into a store and it's so clean, it's so fabulous and everything. Sometimes they had to argue with some of the people just to get the job done quick and fast, because it's a fast going pace. So there's so many things that when we're looking, we're just looking at the finished product and say, wow, this makes sense. Wow. But if you know what it takes to get there, you wouldn't even open your mouth until you try it. So you have to appreciate everybody. Vibing with VC, how are you? Welcome, my dear. Welcome. Thumbs up, my thumbs up. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. So there is so much, and that's why we have to learn to embrace each other. There's so much in this world, and we need to learn. And sometimes learning is not about oh, glad you're okay. All right, happy Sunday to you, my dear. Learning is not all about opening your mouth and talk sometimes. I remember when we used to be in school and teacher used to say, like after we eat lunch, teacher know that nigger right is chipped in. So the teacher would say, all right, guys, before she say it, and then we all bust out. Hope you are having a good Sunday. Yes, my dear, I'm having a good Sunday. Thank you so much. Here in the little rubble got to clean up. And the teacher would come in the classroom and she said, I know I never like get you guys when you guys eat after lunch because nigger right is chipped in. It's either we start yawning, some of us put our head down, and she gotta tell us, get up, get up. Alright, so many things. So she always say, you know what? Let's just take a moment to just breathe. I always have a teacher who always say, just take a moment to breathe because I know it can be hard. And then she will engage us into a little dialogue outside of the lesson just to kind of get us back together so that the food can run out the system real quick. Because the niggeritis run out real quick. Anybody been through school, niggeritis coming sometime after lunchtime is like, where's my bed? I just want to take a quick nap. I don't feel like doing anything anymore. You know what I mean? But she was that just one person that will come and she will just say, all right, guys, all right. I know we have a lot to do today, but I'm going to give you like 5 minutes. Get whatever water you need. Or sometimes she even told us, put your head down on the desk just to, come on. And then she will time us. And then I say, all right, now, guys, get up. Time to get up. Let's get some things done. And then she was always engaging in some, involve us in everything. So she make us do things like, have discussion with her. So she will start a topic and maybe she will say, okay, weekly planner for this week. Let me tell you all that we're gonna do for this week. And I might not be here this day and so on and so forth. But if I'm not here, please go in and work on your assignment, blah blah blah, so and so. And then she put us in group. If there's a group activity to be done, she said, all right, let me put you guys in group. Or sometimes she give us the chance to pick the group we want to go in. So who we want on the group, on the team, you know what I mean? So there's several things that make life up that when you look at the finished product, sometimes you don't see the back end story. You don't see the hard work. It's just like even just being on the TV or so. You don't see all the people behind the scene, the one who's holding the camera, the one who's making sure that everything is good, the lighting is good, that is good, the persons who are telling you only have 5 minutes to get these things done. You don't see those persons, but just looking at how the people who are gonna be talking to you or engage with you, you're seeing them. But the truth be told, the back end part of the story is somebody behind there that are doing those things to make what you're seeing happen. It's like you watch a movie when they say I think it was a night when the museum come alive when all the animals that just look like they only have rib cage and everything come alive. So there's so much to be thankful for, you know what I mean? So much to be grateful for. So and then some of us we just want the things then right away. That's not how growth start. Sometimes they say you want all the losers. Sometimes we want everything one time because we've seen other people are doing out there. But if they ever told you how many years they've been on the platform or so forth, then you will learn to say, you know what? Growth is not overnight. Apparently, it's not overnight. So many successful stories you hear. I heard people say they've been on YouTube for 8 years before they become where they at. I heard people say they've been on YouTube for 14 years to become where they at. I heard people say they're on YouTube to become where they at. They had people over on YouTube for how many years in their life before they come. But yet, we young, we might evolve. No, that's not how come and evolve is. Because you might evolve now and then later on you're off the scene. It's like how many people you know that go through talent show and they were doing good through the talent show because they evolved so fast, so quickly that few years later you haven't heard anything about them. because they evolved. That chapter of their life is closed because they evolved so fast that there was no time to take a step and look back, step back to assess situation because they were on a roll. They were on a roll. But the people who have been on these platforms for how many years? 8 years, 10 years, 14 years, 15 years, 20 years, and just getting to where they need to get to. These people know what it takes. Yeah, as they always say, it takes blood, sweat, and tears to get there. These people know that they can't give up. These people know that they gotta believe in what they're doing. They gotta follow their dreams. They gotta follow their hearts and everything. And they know that one day it will come through. And that's the problem. Some of us we don't have no faith, but we want everything to be faithful to us. But you gonna got no faith. You gotta have faith. Miracles can happen. But as he make reference to Noah and the ark, when God told him to say announce that there was gonna be a flood, the multitude mocked. So as soon as you hear him, one person gonna say something, you just look at this person like you start to judge. Who is this person? But instead of judging, put your ears up and listen. Because what you're looking for may not what the person is saying, but you're looking beyond that surface. When I mean beyond that surface, you start to pay attention to yourself at this point. You start to reflect on you. What really would you like to accomplish while you're on any platform at all, whether in person or not in person, or like on YouTube? What is it that you want to accomplish? The goals are there, the dreams are there. It might not be right now you see your dream, because sometimes you literally start something and because you were so down, you were so depressed, you couldn't see clearly, you couldn't think clearly. So one way to be able to think further on in life is to just start. Sometimes all people need is a start. Pick that phone up, pick that camera up. If you have a camera, pick it up. If you got a phone, pick it up and make a start. 'Cause that's all we need sometime in life is to make a start. I used to tell myself for years, I want to go on YouTube, or I want to do this. I was on YouTube all the time, always supporting from day one. But I was actually having a content on YouTube. You understand? Never have a content on there. I just support, like how I see some people who hear support, and they try to, give their time to everybody that they can possibly give their time to within a time frame, because they only have 24 hours in a day. But they try to make it work when they can. You know what I mean? And that's why growth is not overnight. So anybody looking for fast growth, you probably go on the track. Or even to become a successful athlete in any arena, it's not overnight. It's not overnight. You have the gifted people who can come overnight and do what they gotta do, but they're gifted. You can't put yourself in that category if you're not the gifted one. Gifted people don't need to work as hard as us, but when they start to elevate, yes, they have to step out of that comfort part of them, that natural gift, and try to challenge themselves too. So even though you might see them, they constantly challenge themselves, even though they're gifted. Like the people who have the high IQ and all these things. So they're naturally gifted, but that doesn't mean they don't have hurdles to climb too, or to jump over, to skip over, to climb over, to whatever they gotta do. They got hurdles too. Because the more they go up, the challenge become greater, and with that challenge is what gonna define how they're gonna come out on top, if they're gonna be successful or not. You know what I mean? So growth to everybody is gonna really look different, but by the end of the day, the behind the scene work that you put in, the result will come. And keep going, because when you learn to keep going, you learn that you're trusting in God, you're believing in Him, and once you believe, He will make a way for you. He will make a way, but He wants us to do the work too. He wants us to make a start. He wants us to be consistent in what we're doing. He wants us to never give up hope. When Peter was trying to walk on the water, and Peter felt like he was about to drown because fear chipped into him partway the journey. How many of us been on YouTube for years can tell you sometimes they feel like giving up? That's when their fear chipped in. But after analyzing and assessing the situation, they realize, you know what? This is not really what I want. I don't want to come off YouTube. I want to keep going. So they think about these things when, because don't get me wrong, things are going to come into your thoughts. And it's going to show. It will show. It might not show to the public, but it will show to you. Excuse me. What is it? Who you watching? Oh, Ninja Turtle. You always
Man,
watch.
charger.
It's in the room.
It's not working.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Go because you guys yanking the charger out. Use the battery pack. This tile breaking up.
Huh?
The tile breaking up.
No, I'm fixing.
So you gotta keep going, guys. You know the way to life is never any clear path you see. Just remember something is ahead. If you see just a clean straight path, and you just keep going, don't you see fear coming into you? It's like you're driving on a road you never driven on before, and it start become so go with the music, and it start become so lonely to the point where it's not that they are a scared driver. It's not that you're a scared person, but the road is getting more lonely and lonelier as you drive. And then the good thing, you have some people who think quick and fast. They would say, you know what? Let me call Harry. Let me call Pat and say, hey Pat, I'm driving on this lonely road. I just wanted to keep my company until I can exit. You know, until I can find a way to get off this road here. Because sometimes there is no. Sometimes it's just a one way go straight. If you turn around, you might end up in trouble because it's a one way. But it's what you're gonna do while you're on that path is gonna make you keep going. Either you think outside of the box, or I need to call someone so they can keep my company as I traveled along that long life journey. You know, or I'm gonna say a prayer to God. You know, we always pray. You have to always constantly pray. Whether you pray internally, externally, you always have to constantly pray for God to give you the direction, show you the way out. You know, I was watching this YouTuber, and she was on this path, and someone had stopped her and told her this part is not really for tourists because of dangers or so forth. And even though she glad for the warning, she still take that leap of faith, and she went through that path, and she met this beautiful young person that was so sweet at that moment to help her along the journey and help even walk with her around, even though she was on that path that they had told her not to. But it just goes to show that I have this flower still on my dresser. It said, blossom where you are planted. Because many times you will let people discourage you from where you are, but just remember, blossom where you are planted. Because many times you want to go here because your friends are here. No, no, no. If God wanted you to go there, He will let you pack up right there and then when your friends are going there to go there. Blossom where you are planted because they call that what you want. Look how life is beautiful, family. Let me show you. Let's say I'm here now in America and I got a friend. And let's say he's in England or she's in England or she's in Jamaica or he's in Jamaica or any other part of the country, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, Antigua, Bermuda, Kenya, Africa. Well, Africa is a continent. Anywhere over those places, you know, Ghana, whatever, Nigeria, whatever those places is. And I'm here and I want to go visit. If all of us was in America, where would we go visit? Because we don't have nobody there. You see what I'm saying? So planted where you can blossom. Sometimes it may not be the ideal life what everybody show. Hey, I'm over here and I'm living so nice and this and that, but that's them, baby. You have to come and face your fears. You have to come and get your own trials, your own tribulation, and that what you're gonna make of those trials and tribulation is what's gonna set you apart from your previous self or from the rest of anything that was around you. And then right there and then you can tell people you can go anywhere and survive. Anywhere. It depends on you as a person, it depends on your character, it depends on you just being genuine, just be yourself. You can survive anywhere in this world. No matter how much you said it's horrible, it's this, it's that, you can survive anywhere, but it's all scroll down to you. You know, Miss Vibing with VC said definitely you have to go where you are planted. Yes, you know, blossom where you're planted because a lot of, you know, I used to hear this. Yeah, this one is a mama's boy. The big one is not. You know, so you can't give up, you know. As the story songwriter would say, you can't give up now. I came too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, you know, and I just don't believe it. You know what I mean? So be reminded. Think of something that make you remind yourself of how far you have come from. You know, anybody out there, you look at how far you have came from or come from and realize that, you know what, it wasn't an easy journey. It was not. But through my spirit, through my faith in God, through my trust in me, through my trust in God, because you gotta trust in God. If you don't trust in Him, you know your path to life, to success can be derailed. You know what I mean? You gotta give it up to Him because He's the author, He's the finisher for life. That's what I like to say. He's my author and He's my finisher. The author mean that He created me. My finisher mean that He will have the final resting place for me. You know. I went to this funeral yesterday. I wasn't expect to go there, but I stopped by to go cut my old church brother here. And he said, you know what, you could come because you know the person, because we used to go around to the person he worked. And we used to go around to him, check on him day in, day out while he was at work or so, because he worked for himself and everything. And his mother passed. And he was there yesterday. And you could tell that you will see how he was just holding the faith. You know, you could just look at him and you could tell that he was just holding the faith. And just to see the different people from walks of life that was there to support him, it just goes to show that do what you got to do in life and never look back, because right there things will happen and you won't have to stress yourself no more. You won't have to worry. And the support he got yesterday, even if he wanted to cry, you know, he couldn't, because the support was so numerous, you know. You know what I mean? So yes. And this goes to show life. And even though I was dressed for the occasion, you know what I mean? But he said, just come on, nobody ain't gonna watch you, just come on, and trust me, nobody even cares. People was just there trying to celebrate their past loved one. Nobody did not care at all. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, telling you guys, just keep going. You know, sometimes it's not all about looking at this, looking at that. It's about figuring out things and pray. Prayer work. When you pray to God, He work. Because sometimes you're looking at mankind for this and that. They don't have the answer themselves. We don't have the answer ourselves. Sometimes we look like we have the answer. Doesn't mean we have the answer. Truth be told. Don't have the answer. But guess what? Yes, if you look to Jesus, He got the answer for you. Because many times we see mankind and it's like you see them in a BMW and you want the BMW. Sometimes it's what they call it? But at least you lease the car, it's not yours. You lease it maybe 1 year, 2 years. You can't lease anything. You know what I mean? You can't go pawn anything now in the shop, and then because you want some money right there and then to either pay your bills, whatever you need that money to go do. If you have something of value, you can go pawn it, and if you come out of the phase you're in, you can always go back and go collect that thing. So life is not always dandy, baby. It's not always dandy. So don't look at the silver lining at the end and think that, yes, no. It's like painting a picture. It's like me. Don't want nobody to see how raggedy my apartment looks, so I will come up with something to black it up to make that part look beautiful just to do my work. But the truth be told, behind the scene is like crumbling. It's like it crumbling down. Like, can you fix me up over here too? I'm somebody over here. Can you look after me too? You know what I mean? Can you clean me up too? Why you always over here cleaning up? If you have 2 kids, you always hear mommy. We hear your one say, Mama, you love you, like my big son. He said, you love I'm here than me, Mama. I said, no, I love both of you. But those are just reminders when you see your children are paying attention or not thinking. You know what I mean? Because my big son, from he was small, I remember when I was pregnant with him, my big son said to me, Mama, I'm not sleeping in the bed with you no more. He gone. He gone. He said, Mama, I want to sleep in my own room. And I remember at the time, he said, Mama, I'll sleep in the couch. Because at the time, I only had a 1-bedroom or so. And he said, Mama, I'll sleep in the couch. And he went in the couch and he go sleep. And I make his bed up, a spreadsheet, covered on the couch and everything. Make it comfortable for him. Then I got him a blow-up bed. He loved his blow-up bed. Guys, when I tell you, he loved blow up his bed and he just loved to hear the sound at night. And I tuck him in at night and everything. He told me one day, and he was like 2 at the time, and he told me, Mama, no, I'm not sleeping you no more. And when he take that faith, guys, do you know as a mama, anybody become a mama, you always care to know your child is in another room. I don't know. Let me know if that ever happened to you if you're a mother. You always care to know you have to leave your child into another room at a young age by themselves. Especially if you know monsters, the kids always say, "Mommy, monster." Are you encounter monster before you know? You had that fear, but then I had to pray and say, you know what, I need to let go. All I gotta do is anoint my child with the Holy Spirit and let him go, because that's what he want. And from there until now, that child never look back. He never look back. I'm telling you. So that's good though. That's good, because when a child don't want to sleep by themselves, after a while when they get older, it become unbearable. Because then sometimes you don't want nobody with you. You just want to be by yourself. You want to take that time to reflect. Because most night I be doing reflection of how my day was. If I yell at my kids or I step out of line with them or so, I like to take the night before I go to bed to reflect and pray about things, what I mean? Ask God for redirection. I'm constantly always asking him for redirection, what I mean? So, because it's never easy when you have young children. They're gonna test your faith. They're gonna come with they have their own personality. They have every little thing going on. And they will sure give you a run for that dollar in your pocket. Sometimes you don't got no dollar in your pocket. You probably got a penny in the pocket, and they sure run you down for that penny. And then, you know, and then your temperament, that's another thing. Our temperament might not be always match with each other, and so we have to constantly we're learning boundaries, what their boundaries are. We're learning each other boundaries in the house. My son like to be left alone, like the big one. What I mean be left alone, if he's doing something that is not bothering to no one, he don't like you bother him, because then you will see his temperament come out like, Mom. And then you're like, okay, son. Sometimes I just say okay and go on. But if it's something I really want him to do, I will step the boundary because I want it done. You know what I mean? Because these kids will run you down. As I said, you got a penny in your pocket, they're going to go for that penny. You know what I mean? Just to challenge you and don't get it done. So when you want stuff get done, like chores around the house or so, I have to challenge them so they can get that done. You know what I mean? So it's life. So we looking at everything in life, sometimes we need to look at peace in our soul. And peace doesn't mean we have to, like I'm talking now, and you guys are listening in or anything. Sometimes you might not be listening to exactly what I'm saying, but just to know that it's like turning on your TV and sometimes you're not listening to your TV. But they might say one thing, you might hear one thing on the TV, and that's just the key word you need to get. That's all you needed. That one word that somebody said, because you were thinking about it before, mind you know, you had it in your thought, but then you might put it in the back burner. But when you hear the word again, you're like, okay, yes. And then sometimes that's when you will tune in and say, okay, yes, that's so true. Yes, that stick with you, vibing with VC. Yes, that's true. That stick with you. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show that every little thing have keys. Even though you don't have an actual key to open, it's like opening a door. But every little thing have a key. Keywords. That's why they're encouraging us to always put some words there. That mean when something that people can find you, or the algorithm can make reference to us, but we're doing something. Put in the keywords. I need to keep doing that too. Because sometimes you get exhausted sometimes with that. You know what I mean? But then you realize that in order to gain growth, sometimes we have to, do that. But we And I would encourage everybody, don't just look at somebody because you don't know the drunk that is in the corner. You don't know they're drunk. Everybody got a drunk. You don't know they're drunk. And when I mean drunk doesn't mean garbage. It could just mean that you just have a section of your house or anything that you just throw things, you buy things. When I mean throw things, you just put it down there and say, okay, I will get to it when I get to it. You know what I mean? Everybody have a closet that will have something in there. But are we going to judge those closets? No. Who are we to judge? Well, we have our own things, Let God be the judge of us, you know what I mean? We don't need to judge anyone. What we need to do is find common ground, to accept people for who they are. If things don't sit well with you, then you're not gonna sit well with you, then you can always detour, respectfully. We don't have to be mean to each other. We don't have to be unkind to each other. If something not resonating with you, just it's like another day. Call it another day. Maybe another day I'll come back. Maybe I'll find something that I'm looking for that will resonate with me. You know what I mean? You don't have to be rude to people. You don't have to be mean to people just to do everything. Are you so what's wrong with you? You think I look like one of those fall out bed that I fall out and you relax? Watch it. I say, I don't know what they gonna do with this one when he grow older. It's something that you know what I mean? So give ourselves grace to grow. Too many times we beat ourselves up and we don't give ourselves time to say, you know what? Thank God for who I am. Thank God for the person I am now as opposed to the person I was then. You know? Thank God for reducing the sharp mouth. Thank God for not be so quick anymore at the lip. When I say quick at the lip, is like every time somebody says something to you, on a pop at the lip. You know what I mean? There's so many things we have to ask God for redirection for. However that look like in your life. So there is so many things to give God thanks and praise for. However, I mean, go sit in this chair. Go. Sit down. Go. Go sit down. You see, I'm here taking my deep breath because this one won't sit down. Thank you for vibing with VC. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, I understand. I was watching one of your vlog the other day and I said, you pass in Mandeville. I know all of that place. And you even pass where I used to live. That's so funny. I ain't gonna tell you where though. But you pass exactly where I used to live. Before I migrate. Yes, I was watching the video. But you know what? It was a short you post and I was watching the short and then it seemed like it was a clip from the long form. So I went and watched the long form. I think I had got out my live that night and I literally cut my eyes up because when you say Mandeville, I literally cut my eye up and watched the entire video, but there was no place for me to comment. So I think I comment using somebody was commenting. Somebody had a comment up that I knew too. So well, I don't know the person, but through the internet. And I went on there and comment under that video because I didn't see the comment button for me to comment, like without go happen to somebody comment. So I respond on that thing there. But yes, and I think I was saying I know this place you pass there. Even when I used to do my exercise in the morning time at 4:30 in the morning time or something, I used to use that place to exercise and everything. Yes, and I watch the entire thing out. Yes, and I'm like, wow. And it be happening constantly of late too. Sometimes I go on so many people channel and the only thing I can do is like the video. There's no comment. And so even though there's a refresh and it work, but sometimes it don't work. I don't know. And sometimes it's only 2 comments on there, sometimes or 3, and they still don't have. I'm like, what? But thank you for stopping by and vibing with me in VC. Thank you. I'll leave with the place that you stop and get that sweet stuff. I'm like, oh, this girl grew up around those things. We had a tree, we had everything. Yes. Yes, man, I'm telling you. Sometimes people will say, oh, but I support this person and I support they like your video, but they just couldn't comment. Sometimes the option is not there at all. And I refresh 3-4 times to make sure. And sometimes it's not there. Sometimes it's not there at all. But I saw your sweet stop video when you stop at that place and I said, all right, when I go down, I got to go up there. But I know there, I could literally walk up there too. And you know where I'm talking. And you post the video so you know exactly where you stop and get those things. People aren't telling you nothing. Go watch the video if you want to know. It was something. What was the name of that video? Do you remember? So if somebody want to go check that video out, they can go. You could drop it in the comment if you remember. Because sometimes I post things and I don't remember the name. But if you remember the name of that video with the Mandeville video, you could drop it in the link so they can check it out if they want to. But it was a beautiful drive and everything, and And even had told now to go Mandeville. That was not there when I was there. Yeah, I'm telling you. So yeah. I used to exercise right on those routes you used to take, and I used to have a couple other friends, and we go exercise 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock. Sometimes we go at 7 o'clock if it's me alone. Sometimes we go at 7 o'clock. And so when things start get bad, we before things start get bad, we used to go at 4:30. I remember one morning I run past, and then when I got home, I like to watch the news too. Yes, I never miss the news back home either. And when I got home after the era that I run, I used to run there too. Oh yes, man. Yes, it's called okay. Okay, okay. Oh, you updated now. See, I've been there now. And I used to run past within that same vicinity that you were traveling, and I used to run past there. And one morning I heard on the news somebody they just find somebody body laying on the side of the street that I was running onto, and I'm like, what? Did they just run past there? I said, if I had seen that me, I would. They say you take your foot up in your hand, I'll be gone. So it's just go small world we live in though. But thanks for that video because that video was able to yes, so that was the name of the video, guys. So go check it out. It was a beautiful video, nice to drive down and everything. And I like how you did that video too. It was beautiful, you know. It was beautiful. But Mandy will have chicken, everywhere have evolved so fast. So I don't even know if when I go to, I will remember a lot of stuff because my memory is not that bad when it comes to places. Only some places my memory is bad at. If I haven't been there in a while, then I'll be like, so yeah. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. I know for everybody who got to run or everything. Manners, love, and respect to you. Have a happy Sunday. To God be the glory. Great things He has done. All right. But that was a beautiful video, family. What is going on here? Oh, oh, oh man, it's cold. They said he was the one that have the coldest weather in Suriname. Well, the second prime minister in president. We say prime minister in Jamaica. Over here they say president. Same thing. But he's having the second he's the second prime minister that is gonna have an inauguration, and the outside weather is so cold. So history is always repeating itself. You just skip generation. Things that affect one person, then you just skip generation. That's all that is. You skip generation. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody Sunday who making Sunday dinner, doing what they gotta do, and stay blessed, stay positive, and look at life as a brighter outcome and how you look at things. Because the only thing you can do to shape your future is not to be so judgmental on yourself either. Because that when we be so harsh on ourselves, sometimes we don't get what was ahead of us because we're so harsh. You know, it's like they had a commercial say, "It's my money and I need it now." In this arena, we gotta not be so hard. Oh, that's all right. Thank you so much, vibing with VC. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Let me do a screenshot so I can check you out. Look at it now. And as I said, once I set my computer up, I'll be having not my computer desk and chair. I'll be running up a lot of people in the background there. So while I'm doing something else, I could be running up, making sure everybody getting their run out. Like the playlist and everything. So I will have time to go here, do this, and then run up everybody. Hey, that man walking like a robot. Oh, you guys not seeing him. He walking like a robot. So give thanks and praise to everyone, man. Blessings to everyone. Thanks to everyone. And even everybody who was on the live yesterday with the game and everything. Big shout out to you guys. You know yourself. Big shout out to you guys. You know what I mean? Manners, love, and respect. And I see where they're saying they're talking about TikTok and the ban of TikTok and all these things. But my encouragement to everybody is never to give up. Because you know what? There's a one thing lost in this world, and it's salvation. And that is so true. The only thing that will last in this world is salvation. Everything that you see on this earth, even us, is temporary. We're not permanent. Where everything is temporary. Even a structure that people build for over the ages. If breath is not in that building, it's gonna fade. Because as a child growing up, they told us that breath keep up houses. So if nobody lives in that house no more or anything, you're gonna see the place start crack, the walls start crack, everything gonna start up. And that's why it's very important that even if you have a house and everything and you say, oh, I don't live there no more, or what, it's best to rent it out or something, just keep it maintained when you rent it out so that I just feel a sharp pain right here. Oop. Just rent those houses out so the bread can keep it up. You know what I mean? Because when bread keep up the house, then you realize the house will last longer. It's like a car. You park the car for, oh, why am I having such a terrible pain? You park the car for so long, and then when you're ready to drive it, something wrong with it. So that's why you always have to constantly, those vehicles made to constantly rotate, keep going. Sometimes you're not driving it for maybe a month or so, but still go there, start up the engine, you know, take it around the block, come right back or something, at least you're keeping it going. Because things do have wear and tear on it. It's like you have a shoes that you have, how many shoes I had that I haven't worn in a while. And one day I went on the road and when I look, the heel is gone and I'm still walking on the top. But the heel is no longer there because I had the shoes like decoration in the house. I no longer am wearing it because I'm not going anywhere. And those heels, I walk out one day trying to be nice up in my heels because I like heels. Oh man, I'm telling you. That lady birds in the cold without no socks on. I'm like, she probably warm or she cold. Look, hey, if you should see how that army guy walk. Yes, family. Yes, family. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get up off my what they call it as though that should say get up off my AZ. So I'm gonna get up off my AZ. I'm already on YouTube, so I just gotta get up off my AZ for now. Finish clean back up in here and watch. I like to watch these things because one day I hope I aspire to be a politician one day. Don't laugh after me, because a lot of things I've been looking at. One day I hope to become a politician and one that the things that I'm seeing, I just hope that the changes of life will be not to get in or fall, settle in, or sit down on my AZ, but to get up off my AZ and do what I said I'm going to do for the people who are going to elect me in office. That makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't just want to get in, be comfortable, get up on my AZ, go out there and do the things. And then when people elect me, I don't want to be comfortable. I want to still get up on my AZ and still do what the people that are going to elect me to do. So I want to become a politician. I will always say that. You know, I remember when I did citizenship class in college and everything, and I won't say it now. nobody know the thing, but just just some things still resonating and everything. And then and life. So yes, I want to be a politician one of these days. That's a dream of mine. I wanted to be a lawyer, but then I said, you know what, I'll probably be a politician because there's too many things that need to be done that is not being done. There are so many things that are the needs of the people and they're not being met. And some things need to reshuffle. It's like torturing people to do this, to do that. You know, it's like you would say slavery is out, but it's silently still in, but it's just in a indirect way instead of directly, where you could see everything just pop in your face. You know, just the thing that I won't go into great details with it. You know, until I can become that person right there, then I can. Yes, but just to see some of the things that people are doing that is not sitting well, it's not resonating well. You know, especially like basic things like shelters and these things and just so many things that are, you know, I'm the greediness of some things, you know, don't sit well with me, you know, it don't sit well. And I said when I hope when I become that politician one day, I want to make some adjustment. You know, we things need some things need to be changed because some things are definitely outdated, and they need to be updated, definitely outdated. And some people forgot what brought them in there. You know, they get in on the AZ, but get comfortable to sit down on the AZ. No, we want to keep working. So you know, everybody that is out there can be benefited in a way that they don't have to be tortured to be benefited. You know what I mean? It's like, have you guys ever think of some of the things you gotta do just to really get the help you need? Is ridiculous. Like what? And then you kind of understand on the other end that greediness and is another thing, that even though things may be simple, and why it have to become so difficult now is because greediness, the greediness of the nation. When you get so greedy, things have to be really tighter so that it's more difficult for you to utilize. And it should not have to be that way. It should not have to. So it's just a lot to grapple with and just a lot to turn over with. And changes will come, but we gotta stop being greedy too. Gotta stop. If you got stuff and you don't need stuff, let the people who really need it get it. You know what I mean? And those are some of the things why so many stipulation and are on a lot of stuff that people out there are not even aware. And then some people are in their own country and they're not aware of a lot of stuff that is happening around it because one, lack of education, one, pride getting in the way, or we say two, pride getting in the way. They're not keeping up with what's abreast around them. Jay, Jaden, what I always say to you. What is going on? Why? You know. So there's so much things that are going on that people are not really able to utilize, and it's because of the abuse of system, abuse of a lot of things that was meant for you guys. You know, the system is okay. The snow is melting down, although they look cold. You know what I mean? So there are so many factors that are playing a role in the utilization of how we utilize stuff. You know, too many things are coming into play now. Too many things are coming into play because of greediness. You know, greediness, and then the people them who really need the help are not getting the help. Why are they not getting the help? Because greed, and then lack of education, lack of knowledge, you know, cause people to not realizing how many things will be around them. Sometimes it take people from different walks of life to say, hey, this is like somebody, have you ever get something and somebody say, where do you get that from? And you would say, where? Right here. And it's right under your nose. And you didn't even see it. And it's right there. And it's just so funny is because sometimes the stipulation that are affiliated with some of the things that are out there may drift people away as well because it's too much and they don't understand how to navigate their way about things as well. And then people out there are greedy. It's like greediness taking opportunity away from the people who really need it. Because now things are more tight knit, things are more harder for people to fill out and get you quick and fast like before. Back in the days, things was maybe a one or two paper. Now you have like a whole book, 13 pages of stuff that you gotta fill out to really get one little help you need. Back in the days, it never used to be like that. Maybe 1 page, 2 page. Now you have like 13 pages of stuff, 5 pages back and front to do because of how some people abuse the system, some people utilize the system in ways that they shouldn't have. And then the people who really need those things, they don't get them. They don't, because one, they don't understand, and lack of knowledge is something else. And that's why they say nowadays when we're doing something, we gotta read, you gotta read, you gotta read, because without reading make it a man. It's like when I used to be in Jamaica, we have this thing that say everybody can read. It says it. No, everybody a dancer, but it's not everyone can dance. Something like that. It was a saying. We had it on a plaque, like on one of those wall plaque. We call them plaque, but on a wall frame. You know. And one, everybody can read, but it's not everybody can read. I think they say everybody can read, but it's not everybody can read. So you have average readers, you have people who are very fluent in reading. So you have medium, moderate, whatever influence in how we read and stuff like that. Because that's the truth. You also have to do with how you were raised, your background. How much education was instilled in you, and how much did you take in the information that was given to you as a young child. Because many times you're not into that. You probably want to go make music, you want to go dancing, you want to go skipping, you want to go running, you want to go hopping. So therefore some of the things that you would have want to take time off, you didn't get those time. And then that's how I think most of us even adapt the principles of the way we execute. Because nothing start with just us. Because it start with our environment, the way we learn, the surrounding that we were in. My eyes are itchy. I don't know why. The surrounding that we're in. The environment, the schools, the resources that was at first hand to us. Maybe at the time when we had speech problem, language days, whatever delays we were probably having as a youngster, and there was nothing out there available to us then, or even if it was out there, it was a frequent enough for people to be aware of it. Only maybe was only to few people, you know, and everything. So those are some things that can really put us back, but that doesn't mean we must stop because those things hindered us when we were growing up. We didn't get those things to help elevate us better or to help us put us on a pedestal. No, we can still put ourselves on a pedestal, but we gotta tell ourselves that we can. You know, the songwriter said we already know we can. So we already know we can. I saw a lady on here say because I can. What I mean? So we gotta tell ourselves, as a song we have one thing we used to sing, say, I know I can be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I can be where I wanna be. I could be a lawyer, I could be a doctor, I could be anything I wanna be. So, and that used to be a little, I think was a commercial or something that we used to sing, I know I can. Then you start learn about special, because when we hear about the word special, we think special needs, but we all special, we all unique, we all different, you know. I used when people say you're so special, like when you're silly, you jokify or anything. They say you're so silly, you're special. I say, yeah, I'm special because I'm special crackers. Remember, anybody in Jamaica, special crackers. You eat the special crackers. you know what I mean, or the club socials to get the taste at the minute at the nearest corner shop, put your feet on the Hunger Club social, get with it. So there are several things we have to get with at this in this day and age, you know. We have to get up to par with a lot of things, even with technology. We have to get up to par, especially the older generation. We have to, because things are evolving, things are constantly changing. And the only way to make change, you know, YouTube create this platform to help so many of us. And when we get there, we will get there. Consistency. Do what you gotta do. You know, I like to say where two or more gathered, you know, well, that's what the saying say when I was growing up. Even now, they say where two or more gathered, God is in the midst. And I strongly believe in that. Even if it's just you alone, but God is still in the midst with you. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep going. Don't feel discouraged, because those are the things that really gonna test our faith. What would we, you know, they have this show on TV, you know, say what would you do? So it's like they put actors out there in different places to be mean to other people just to see what somebody else who are not in that part. They weren't pregnant or nothing. Those people just naturally happen to be in that vicinity at that time, and they say, what would you do? You know what I mean? What would you do? How would you help these people that are being bullied? How would you help these people that are being discriminated against? How would you help these people that having a problem reading? They did one with the reading. So, you know, there's so many things out there, and we have to keep abreast with current event. Some people say, I don't watch the news. I understand the news is depressing, but I can tell you, before that news come on, it come with a synopsis. So even if you just catch a synopsis part, because some good information could be out there for you, and you miss it because you say you don't watch the news. The news is not just about the news. The news come with other things as well that are uplifting. They can have a function going on, and you could need some resources. You could hear about that resources through the news as well. You know, so you have to know which part of the news that is depressing for you, and you eliminate that section so that you can you know, get the help you need. You're out there, especially if you have children and stuff. There's resources that are big, and they have to announce those on the news so they can have people come, because it could be a lot of donation or anything that is out there, and they want people to come. So they, if you're in need, only if you're in need, so they want people to come. So the news play a vital role when you look at it. Even though you say it's depressing, you don't have to watch a part that is depressing. As soon as that coming off, you click right off, you know what I mean? Resources are out there, things are out there. But we have to keep abreast of what's going on, because things and time is changing. It's changing, but there is always synopsis of everything that is to come. Maybe not in how I do my content, but just in the world. Every day you turn the news on. Synopsis, when you know 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whichever time you know the news come on, the first thing come on is the synopsis of what is gonna come in the newscast. You know what is gonna come. They're gonna talk about weather. The weather is good. We have what they call it, a 7 day or a 5 day cast coming up. So you wanna stay tuned for that. And they said, oh, we have this anonymous donation and people are giving back. You wanna stay. You know, they have so many ways when the news are coming on. They say coming on, or oh, we have these things and it's for free for people. Anybody like free will join the line if you can, if it's in your area. Why not? And it's especially if it's something that you can't get to take your children everywhere because you don't have the resources, meaning that you're not in that financial state of mind. You, because the only financial state of mind you're in is just to make sure you can have a roof over your head, pay the local light bill and the little rent or something, and that's what you have to able to stay afloat. So you know, so look at the news as not just the depressing part, because I think sometimes we look at the negative as opposed to looking at the positive. You know, I remember I went to this giveaway last year Christmas, and they were giving over 200,000 worth of gifts and items that they had and everything. And it's on the news. I heard it, and I take down the address, and I think I show you guys those videos. We went, even though it was long, we stand in line and everything. But I got some stuff that I was able to use right now in my son's schooling, like the markers, you know, because they change markers a lot. You don't want to say the homeschool, they write a lot, they damage them, you know. So things are out there, guys. Just look at everything, not just first thing you say, oh, this. Just look, read the synopsis first, and then you know when each segment is gonna come on. You know what I mean? So that way, and some TV have a mute button where you can mute it. So you don't have to hear that part. You could block the part out you want to hear. You don't want to hear the devastating part. You can mute your TV so you don't hear that part. You know what I mean? And then when the good part next to come on, they still get say, all right, stay tuned. And coming up in the next segment, we're gonna talk about the weather. We're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna talk about generous donation. We're gonna talk about the people who are giving money. And if you're a person who are in those places are looking for to grow up and be like those things, yes, current event is always good to keep you abreast. The good things that people are doing could be a new school opening in your area that you have a car giving trouble. You don't have to drive far to drop your kids no more to school. You can transfer them to the school that is opening under your nose that you weren't aware of. So many things are happening. It could be a new business coming into town right under your nose. Now you don't have to worry about catching the bus. You're right there. It could just be maybe 2-3 block away. Now you can apply for that job to do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So things are changing, families, but change with the time is not to say you must lose your dignity. It's not to say you must lose your pride. It's not to say that you must, because things are changing doesn't mean you have to be on everything. You know what I mean? Whatever works for you works for you. But keep abreast of everything, cause you never know. Your loved one could just evolve in a job that you probably haven't talked to your loved one in a while, and only on the news you found it out, and you could call and say, "Hey, hey, I've with VC. Guess what? I just saw Pat on the news. Guess what? I gotta call Pat later." You know, cause Pat is so busy, so it's not like you get the chance to really talk to Pat all the time. Cause Pat is so busy, so you hear the news and you see Pat coming on, and Pat is doing something wonderful in his or her neighborhood. Whatever you're doing in your neighborhood, you don't have to be Pat. It could be anything, and you know that you can't keep up with this person. But hearing them on the news, you just melt your heart, because you knew the person, you knew they were hardworking, they were always going out there, no matter what. They were doing it. They were doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So those things uplifting. Those things are refreshing. When people keep doing good, it's like blessing the neighborhood. Somebody fighting to stuff, and somebody just come with the act of kindness and make a difference. Like David Muir would say. I like when David Muir say, um when we be right back, wait till you hear what this person have done. Oh, it just melt my heart. David always say that. It just melt my heart. He might not say it exactly like how I said it, but he always say, wait till you see what this young person did, or something. It just melt my heart. Wait till you see what this person did. You know what I mean? So you have good things to look forward to. It's not just the bad part of the news. Don't dwell on the negative. When the negative come, you mute it. When you want to hear the part, you need to hear you unmute. You know what I mean? Because things are meant to keep us depressed. But you gotta tell yourself, you know what, not today. I'm gonna mute you when I can't take you. And you mute that thing. If even me talking and you can't stand me talking, you mute. And then when you feel like because people are dealing with so many things every day, and that's the honest truth. We all are dealing with so many things. So many of us are struggling with a lot of things. And just to come on here and say we're not struggling, that would be a fat lie. We are battling with something. It could be anything. You name it, is out there. It's not just natural things, but man-made things, and things that you have to deal with internally as a person, as an individual. you know Sometimes you get up and you deal with things internally, even though it can be externally, but you just want to deal with it internally, and that can slowly stress you out. That can slowly run your blood pressure up. That can slowly cause you to go off the radar quick and fast, because you're dealing with you're dealing with it so personal that you take it literally. And that's why nowadays we have to believe, trust and believe in God. As the songwriter said, trust and believe. You know. So there's so much that is out there, but it's what we take from it. Because I notice everything that is out there that is good. Many of the time we don't hear it. But if somebody ever say the letter F and the letter H and the letter A and the letter B, tell me if we don't hear it. We hear all those letters quick. And then we're ready to cast a stone. We're ready to throw the stone. We're ready to judge. So it just go, but those letters make the alphabet up. So it's how you listen to those letters as something is gonna make you, some things you can block out. It's like when a child is young, very young, not like this age now, but very younger than this, like 2 year old going down. And you see they probably hear you say a word or somebody around you say that word. And the first thing they tell us, do not repeat those words, because then when you repeat the word, it have a meaning onto it. So the kids start to process that. But when you don't repeat, like sometimes you use a word and you know you weren't supposed to use it because the kid was standing there. It's like you completely forgot that the child was standing there. Or some people don't care, but we're talking about people who care now. And you use the word, and you can't take the word back, but only thing you can say, wow. You probably look at somebody because you don't want to use back the word again. Because when you repeat it, now the kid start to process the word. Because remember, the child heard the word. The child hear exactly what you said, but they don't encourage you to repeat that word. Because many times my son, if I say something or somebody says something, and my son will say, "Mommy, I heard that. What was that?" And I had to say to him, "It wasn't nothing, son. Don't worry about it. You don't need to hear what that was. It wasn't anything. Sometimes you have to come up with something quick and fast in that moment to kind of shift the child perspective, because now the word register with the child. And if you repeat the word to the child gonna process that word quick. And now you hear teacher call it, oh, my child is cursing in school. Oh, my child is this, my child is that, because we repeat the word to the child. And once we repeat these things, they don't happen. You know, even though repetition is good, but it depends on the setting. It depends in the context in which we're speaking. 'Cause like on YouTube, sometimes when you have people coming in and out, you require you to repeat yourself sometimes so people can understand if you're just randomly talking different things or just jump in here and jump in there like what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So you can always refresh that. Hey, I'm just here chilling today. I'm just here just randomly talking. Whatever come to my mind, we just talking. Having a little conversation or whatever, whether it's with myself, with it, one people, two people, or nobody, but it will go out there one day. People will hear it. You know what I mean? And it will resonate. Some of it resonates. Some might not stick. It's like a snow. Some still stick. Some don't stick at all. Some come in rain and then it just perish away. And some come heavy and it just stick. Some come and you don't even see it, but you start sliding. Because they tell you can't see. They call it black eyes. Oh man, that thing scary. Yeah, so it's life, and the pattern of life is we're always constantly rotating. So, where rotation is always evolving. You're constantly evolving, but never stop doing what you guys are doing. And even if you coming off of TikTok and trying to come over to YouTube, if you already are a brand on TikTok and you're trying to come over with YouTube, all you have to do is just go back to your drawing board, see how you can make some adjustment to fit the different way you are at, because everybody gonna have their own rules and regulation and everything, because it's a platform that is bringing people together and stuff like that. You might not evolve as quickly as you want to evolve, like how you would evolve on another platform, but that does not guarantee you that you must give up. It's not a give up situation. You have to reassure yourself. When you reassure yourself, is pray, stay pray up. You don't have to go out there and yell all the time. God answer prayer. You say whisper a prayer in the morning. God answer prayer in the morning. God answer prayer in the evening. You know that song? Anybody know that song we used to sing? Whisper a prayer in the morning. Whisper a prayer at noon. Whisper a prayer in the evening. So keep your heart in tune. God may answer. So if you know this song, God answer prayer any time of the day. You got to know what you are doing. What are you praying for? What are you hoping for? Praying for people to falter is not going to be a prayer that God going to answer. It's not going to be answered, because you know who going to answer it for you? The brightest angel that was up in there. Can't blow breath in man, but he sure can answer you. And he sure can lead you in the right direction. Yeah, to get you there so he can destroy you. So we have to just always be careful, pray for things that we would want people to pray for us for. Pray for things that we would be want others to see in us, the blessing, because even I come on YouTube and maybe when I started out, I can't even recall some of the stuff. But this one word just stuck in my vocabulary. Blessings, blessing. And I remember I did a video once about blessing. I pray in my car with my children every day, going to school, talking to them, praying. Because sometimes when you get up, everybody pray differently. And as the songwriter said, whisper prayer in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. Anytime he can walk in your life, anytime he can walk in. He come when he wants to. Yeah, 24 hours in a day. He can utilize it in the night, even though they say he shall come back like a thief in the night. And that's why it's very important to always have faith in him, trust in him, and believe in him. And I had a video when I just started out YouTube and everything. I was dropping my kids. They were both heading to the same school, I think, or they were both going to different school. They both were in school, not homeschool. And I remember I was going to this place, and one day I heard the person was praying. I said, "Some of you," it's like you could tell that the person was watching the video. Yes, it says some of you talking about you in your car, and you're praying and you're blessing God, and you're talking about your bless, but like basically they're saying you don't get blessed that way. You get blessed. You have to be in church. But growing up, I heard that we are the church. We're the sheep of his pastor. And we got to learn to enter into his gate with thanksgiving, with praise. Yes, we need to go to church and everything. But if that morning it was a church morning, because church only keep maybe Saturday or Sunday, and if that morning was a church morning, don't I still have to ask God for blessing, mercy, guide us, protect the steering wheel so we can go to and from where we're coming from? The blessing of the Lord should not just stop in one roof. It should stop in every single roof. Because look, even if people gonna die, we don't die in the church. You don't see nobody go to church and just sing in church and die. I've never heard of anybody just go to church and sit in church and just die. No, they die at home, die in the hospital, die somewhere else. I've never heard of it. Comment if you ever heard of that. So we have to pray wherever we go. We can't just wait until when we go to church to pray. We got to constantly pray. So when we're asking God to bless us, we got to ask him throughout the day, 7 days of the week. It's not just on Sunday. It's not just on Saturday. So when you see somebody come out and said, "Oh, yes, that is good that you pray in your car and blessing, but you don't get no blessing like when you're in the church." I'm not saying you're wrong. But the problem is when we are out there every day, anything can happen throughout that 24-hour day we got ahead of us. Anything can happen. You could start your day right and the day end bad. You could start your day and in the middle of the day something happen. So many things. Right now, there's so many dates going on. My girlfriend just texted me yesterday, but I was on the road, and when I came back home, she texted me and he said, few of the runners that used to run road race in Jamaica, they passed on. They were on the elderly side then, but they were, into fitness and everything. She texted me and she said 2 of them passed on. They were living in Kingston. 2 of them passed on. So it just goes to show that life is not easy. She dealing with the death of her mom too. Her mom gonna be buried this week coming. I'm dealing with the death last week. I just got a news. One of my aunt passed away. One passed away last year. So, there are so many deaths going on. I have YouTube family that said they have family passed away. Just had 2 YouTubers, they just came on. One, support the community, and the other one just came on one night and said he lost her aunt. So, so many things we're grappled with that is not on a Sunday. Doesn't mean we must not give God thanks and praise. Thank him for life. Thank him for showing us the way. Thanking him for making the way out for us. I love church. I love church, but I can't wait till only when I go to church to praise God. I can't. No. As much as the songwriter say, they that wait upon the Lord, even though it's from in Psalms, they say, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagle. They shall walk and not be weary. They shall run and not fail. Teach me, Lord, how to wait. So even though pastors want to see the congregation, but the same way they're telling us that they come to the Bible, it said, teach us how to wait. They got to teach us how to pray. Not clap back at people because they think they have that platform. Teach us how to pray. Because if you say you're a man of God and you are bringing the word to the people, it's not just the righteous. Because when God coming back, He's not just coming for the righteous, He coming for everybody. He created us. Why you think He gonna leave me and take you? He gonna come for all of us. And then on the day of judgment, He gonna judge all of us. All of us have a judgment day. As I think there's this Jamaican artist sing this song about, I'll be waiting for you on the judgment day. I think it's Teflon sang that song back in the days. I'll be waiting for you on the judgment day. Something like that. This song is not registered much, but that part came to my thought. Because back in the days, a lot of people who sang songs, it was song that you could use to be a part of your life. Some of those songs, they had meaning that even if you words couldn't express how you're feeling, those songs you could take a line from it and use it in your everyday life. You know what I mean? Back in the olden days, they had so many powerful songs. Up till today, you will hear me use some of them. You might not know them because of different cultural background, but if I tell you the artists are so, and you go research it, you can hear it. You know what I mean? But nowadays you have so many songs you can't even hear them. Back in the days when you hear gospel song, some people, if they don't make it to church, they turn their radio on and they listen to gospel song. And those gospel songs, I'm telling you, they have the drum, they have the keyboard, the guitar, the tambourine, and just the upbeat of the music, the upliftment, the everything, and just but we can't just think that it's only one day God come in our life. God come in our life every day. Every day you wake up, that's God. So we can't just sit down and talk about, yes, we need to be in the house of the Lord. But He's in everything we're doing. I might get up and jump in my car, go out on the road. Who know what can happen? So if He's not in that car with me, who know what can happen? Things could happen. But the chances are, we like to say in mathematics class, the possibility or the probability of this happening could be slim or something, depending on how you work the thing out. We talk about probability, the possibility. As the songwriter said, we are a promise, we are a possibility. We are a great big bundle of punctuality. What they call it, punctuality. And I'm learning to hear God's words. And I'm trying, and I'm trying, I'm trying. I'm a promise to be anything I want to be. So we have to, those things, those songs back in those days, we grew up on them. Many of us grew up on these things. And and anybody, it depends on your culture. Things from you were little resonate with you up till this blessed day because one, they were clean, they were uplifting, they weren't, well, they say boogie yaka, where they mean outrageous and it can't be ear played or anything. They weren't like that. You have those kind of songs, but everything is out there for everybody. But it depends on you, what you're looking for. You want upliftment? There's plenty of upliftment music out there or something. I remember one night I came from my job. I used to work in this restaurant and I came home one night and I was so stressed out when I came home that night. I grabbed my kids and then I was so stressed out. And we did a little time and then I sent him to bed and Jimmy Kimmel Live came on. And when Jimmy Kimmel Live came on, it so happened that I was already late, got home. And then when Jimmy Kimmel Live came on, when I turned my TV on, Jimmy Kimmel Live was on. And this person was on there and she was singing this song. And when I just did music and everything, just give me an ease. It called Fly Away. I had a dream that one day I will fly away. and I always knew I couldn't stay. And if you listen to that song, it's called Fly Away. This song, the title of the song is called Fly Away by Tone and I. So if you Google that, and I think she's a Caribbean girl too, Tone and I. So you can Google that, and it's a nice upbeat song. When I tell you, even if you want to work in your house, clean up or something, that's a nice because when I tell you, it was so upbeat. If I could play it for you, I would have played it for you. But this song is called Fly Away. You know, and she was singing, I'll be on my own for a minute. Is it me? Is it you? Trying to make it up. Something about I used to know the song by heart, but as I said, you don't use something, you lose it. You know. So you know what I mean. Find that song, guys, and I'm telling you, it is so uplifting. Let me know if you ever find that song and playing it. You just hear the beat. I'll be on my own for a minute. Is it me? Is it you? Searching for the right place to begin it. So find that song, guys. That's a beautiful song. When I tell you, sometimes you're going through things and all you need is, sometimes you don't need nobody around you, to be honest. Sometimes you just need to stay in tune with who you are, be prayed up, find some good soulful music that can fill your soul with praise. Find something that resonate with you, that it don't take much to dial anything but to search for it. You know what I mean? And that night I was going through so much. And I promise you, feed people. When I came in and I turned my TV on and I heard that, I dropped everything and I was that's it. And ever since then, I like that music. I like that song. I like that song, you know? And then she was saying that some people, just how they were like basically judged at first about things. So you just gotta listen to this song. It's very catchy song too, but you have to be playing it so much to get the understanding, you know. But she said I had a dream that one day. So everybody on here that are YouTubers, we had a dream that one day. Martin Luther King said it too. I have a dream that one day. So whatever dream you're having that one day, you will be successful. You will be powerful. You will be having an audience that you can engage with. You can uplift. You can shape the future. You can make adjustment even in your life. Because even talking now, I'm adjusting my life in terms of my mind frame, my mindset, things that I have my eyes on that are not yet out there in the public. You know what I mean? So you're constantly learning. It's like I'm looking like a sideways view now. You might not see it from the angle from the phone, but the way I'm setting is like I am at an angle. But I'm thinking. Certain way you set can tell you that this person is processing your thoughts. Sometimes you've been looking up in the air, you're rolling your eyes, or so it's like you're thinking what next to say. And sometimes it's not just thinking next what to say, but sometimes you're there thanking God for the journey. As Coffee used to say, thank God for the journey, for the yearning, you know. But it's life. And however life look like for you, and you need to make that adjustment or that change, it only gonna come with you. I don't know what life look like for you, but whatever that life look like for you, it start with you. So you have to make those changes. You know what I mean? And constantly speak positiveness into your life. We're gonna have errors as while we're going through the positive thoughts. Especially if you weren't a positive person all the time. Because many people can tell you, like when I say I had a sharp lip, doesn't mean I go out there and constantly rude to people. But if somebody rude to you, you might want to step to them, you know what I mean? But you're constantly evolving, constantly speak positiveness into your life. That's the only way change gonna come. Sometimes you're out there, you're depressed and you're down. We understand all of that. Especially if you've been through situation, you understand. One songwriter said, I think it's Buju Banton, said, I've been through the hills and valleys. So we all been through something, you know, whether it's running up our credit card to the point where we maximize it out just to make two ends meet, or we go to the point where we go to the point. I can't hide from my kids. We go to the
Stick
point.
your hand here. So comfortable.
Give me a second, babies. Yes. the TV?
You wanted something else? You're gone.
Oh, you wanted something else and I'm gone?
Yes.
Oh,
You
sorry.
missed.
What do you want?
You cartoon.
Cartoon?
Huh?
Cartoon?
Yeah.
So turn it on. Press the button up top and turn it on. You like dancing? All right, family. My children is calling me, so you know what? I heard the voice. So just cut it right here.
No. I'll just call you because I want this check on you.
Yes. Thank you guys for checking on me. But I'm gonna cut it.
Don't cut it.
No, I'm gonna cut it.
No.
I'm gonna cut it because you have some things you didn't finish up yesterday.
Ma, I thought
It's
my
alright, Jay.
really go.
Okay, I can go back on a little later. Let me take this time to finish up some things with them guys. So anyway, family, they changed my thought process right now. So I'm gonna cut it here. And I heard the voice. So just cut it right here. So I'm gonna cut it right here, family. So just continue, stay positive, be positive. And even if you weren't positive, work on it, work on your growth, work on your development, and strengthen yourself so you can strengthen the community around you. That's the only way we can strive, alright? And until then, to God be the glory. Great things we have done. That's a play toy. So let me give a shout out to everybody that was gracing the stage, and thanks to everybody who was watching privately. And big shout out to you guys, and thanks to all my subscribers that was here and who are still here supporting the channel and everything. You know, not everybody want to show their face or communicate or anything, but anyway, let's say Vibes in with VC, guys. She have a channel, and I like to say check. Please go check them out, guys, and everything. And thanks, Miss VC. Sorry, Vibing with VC, for gracing the stage and let her present be known and everything. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday to you, and keep throwing out those beautiful videos. I love it, and thank you so much. God bless you, and happy Sunday in Jamaica. Jamaica to the world, Jamaica. So I'm going up now, guys, and I'm going to give a shout out to the World Smile with Basil. Thank you, Basil, for gracing the stage with me, always rocking it with me, guys. Please go check him out. He have some smooth content going, jamming music. You know, whatever you're going through, something is out there to keep you positive, keep you stay grounded and stuff. As the songwriter said, I'll be rooted and grounded in the name of the Lord. You know, you have so many content that out there that can help you get there. Not that you need a content to help you get there, but you have it's out there. You know, so the World Smile with Vazel and Vibing with BC. Vibing with VC. I'm almost calling it Veronica Campbell because VC is Veronica Campbell name. You know, the Jamaican athlete I'm talking. So thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, if you are going live, look later or something, send me a message, even if you were watching silently and I don't know who you are or anything. Just comment on one of my videos so I can check you out a little later. Let me know the time or something, and I can put you on there so I can check you out. All right, until then, happy Sunday. To God be the glory. Great things he has done. Peace. All right, let's go. What is that?